It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-around. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New York Knicks going up against the Toronto Raptors. Checking out Toronto, they're fired up and ready to get going with a fresh new season. Game one being on the road may make it a bit more difficult, but Coach during the press conference prior to the game said it will not affect their strategy tonight. Clearly, he's got his guys pumped up and ready for the challenge. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations, Kenny.
Yeah, well, some people would say that you can start with a clean slate. But then certain people are saying we're building off of last year. So this is a continuation. But whatever happened last year to some of those teams who didn't reach their goals, they just can wash it out and start. But there are certain teams saying, yes, we are who we were last year, and watch who we are this year.
You want to come out the gate strong. Ernie, I think we're in for an exciting year. And it was a pleasure seeing you.
Been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And Doris Burks on the sideline as well. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this New York crowd wants some love from their Knicks. This, of course, their first. Almost an entire new group here. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Porzingis. Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Freak subbed in for Tony Wroten. Biyombo, he's checked in for Toronto. Corey Joseph comes in for Patrick Patterson. So for Toronto right now, we've got DeRozan. Corey Joseph is out there with Lowry. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Carroll in a power forward position. And Lowry gets it to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Freak kicks to Anthony. Now here's Freak, now recovering. Anthony on the wing. That's Biyombo with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Williams with the block. Kicks it to Lowry. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by New York. Dishes it to Calderon. Williams has a screen for Calderon. Out to the wing. Here's O'Quinn. New York, no good that time either. Raptors leading by 10. Now, here's Lowry. 7 points in the game. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And a little luck that time, but it drops. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Boy, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
And here's Anthony for three. Score to the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Outside DeRozan. There's the screen. Pass to Joseph. To the left side wing. Pass to DeRozan. This one for three. It's hauled in by Jose Calderon. Knicks trail by 9. Elbow shot. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Calderon. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Lowry drives in. That's good.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 or 5.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Calderon. He kicks it to Anthony. Tries from 16. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Joseph dishes to DeRozan. With the floater. Good. DeRozan's got 10 points.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
We sat down with Freak to discuss how he's handling the loss of his close friend.
You know, Vic was my brother. Blood couldn't have made us any closer. And everything feels like it just happened yesterday. So I'm just trying to take things one day at a time, you know. I'm very grateful for my family, my teammates and coaches for supporting me during this difficult season. I miss Vic. But I'll press on. Yeah.
Let's take him back.
Our thoughts and prayers go out to Freak Clark and his family.
Without question, I mean, it's a really difficult forget the loss of a loved one or a close friend. And sometimes, even though it's difficult, with that kind of weight on your heart, the focus you have to give to the game can sometimes be a source of solitude, because you really can't be thinking about anything else when you get between those lines. And sometimes that can be helpful in the process of moving forward.
Well said. Your perspective is always appreciated.
Appreciate that, Kevin.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Freak in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Green in at the three, the small forward. They're the group New York will start the second with.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
Joseph, the pass to Valanciunas, and it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Roten's checked in for Freak.
Tony Roten.
Raptors leading by 11. There's a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Well, a bit of a tragic note for Freak. He'll be playing this season after the loss of a longtime friend over the summer break.
Yeah, that's hard to hear, and certainly going to be difficult for him to work through that. Going to be on his mind all year. Never easy to go on about business as usual when you have that kind of heartache and loss.
Lowry drives in, and that one's good. Lowry's got 11 points.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
56 seconds left here in the second. Williams sends a screen for Calderon to the left side wing. Here's Freak. No good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Feeds to Carroll. Fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Freak kicks to Anthony. Right side, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Lowry kicks to Carroll. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Oh, he hits it. How about that shot?
Big time. Big time.
Incredible.
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
And so we conclude the first half. Raptors lead by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
You know, Lowry is playing well. 13 points and 1 steal.
And we're seeing him at his very best today. Just really a joy to watch.
Well, I know I'm thoroughly enjoying it because he's amazing when he's on top of his game like this.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis. Green, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Freak subbed in for Roten. A new group in now for the Raptors. Biyombo, he's checked in for Patterson. Terrence Ross comes in for DeMar Carroll. Powell, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. So for Toronto right now, Corey Joseph is out there with Powell. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Biyombo. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Biyombo's got his second basket.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Now here's Freak. D right on him. To the middle. Ross with the steal. Oh, and here comes Joseph all alone. And the jam by Ross.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And Joseph kicks to Biyombo. Screened by Valanciunas. Biyombo dishes to Valanciunas. And it's blocked by O'Quinn. Here's Freak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Jose Calderon, he's checked in for the Knicks. Second free throw, no good. Raptors leading by 17. 1:31 left to play here in the third. Ross on the wing. Goes up the baseline. The shot is off, and New York will come the other way. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And it's Freak missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Screened by Valanciunas. Here's Powell, covered by Anthony. Powell, that's good.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. Second, the Knicks.
Boy, Kevin, I thought their coach really did a fantastic job of getting all of the guys on the team to realize the importance of free throws. You know, last year where they were great, excellent from the line. This year, they're hoping to do even better.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Raptors leading by 18. And Joseph kicks to Ross. There's the pick. The feed now to Powell. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. The pass to Ross. Can't get it to go. So New York will take it the other way. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's the dish to Freak. No good on the triple. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. here's Joseph. He feeds it to Valanciunas. From the low block, cannot hit. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Raptors. They lead by 18. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Porzingis. Gerald Green comes in for Williams. Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Freak subbed in for Tony Roten. And then for Toronto, Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Patterson. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Damari Carroll. Freak, he's in at point guard. Robin Lopez out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then there's Calderon, and it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the five for New York right now.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I'll tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
Biyombo kicks to Joseph. 5 on the clock. And DeRozan. Here we go. Valanciunas inside. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
It seems like Kyle Lowry just gets better with age. And his performance tonight is show you how far he's come as a basketball player. We know he's a great perimeter scorer, but now he can slice defenses up and get to the rim. It all mixes together and makes one dynamite player.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
They really had your number out there tonight, and it wasn't even close. What happened?
Can't speak for the rest of the team, but I know I wasn't very happy with my performance. So I'm going to review the film, get to work in practice tomorrow, and try to do better next time out. And that's all I can do, really.
Are you getting the ball as much as you'd like out there?
That kind of thing doesn't matter to me. As long as we're winning games, I don't care how much I have the ball in my hands. I really don't. The team comes first. You know that.
You went through a lot last year as you got acclimated to being in the NBA. And then you went through a tough time in the offseason with the death of your childhood friend, Victor. Can you explain your mindset to us as you try to move forward this season?
You're right. It's definitely been a challenging year. My rookie season, it all seems like a blur now. And losing Vic, that was one of the hardest things I've ever dealt with in my life. But I'm here now, in a great situation for me to grow my game and my focus on the game of basketball. 100%, 10 times 10. And I'm gonna do whatever I can to bring this team a championship. But that's all I got. Thank you.